Haha, I get it. Because it's Super Mario Bros. 2, I'm using the music from Super Mario Bros. 2. Makes sense. The villains in that game look like they're venereal diseases. Unlike the game Super Mario Bros. 2, this movie picks up where the previous installment left off. Actually, I don't think you should be allowed to phrase it like that when they just simply shot 2 hours of footage and cut the fucking movie in half. Also, whereas the Mario 2 game is entertaining, this movie isn't. Though I did spend a great deal of time throwing vegetables at the screen. Oh good, there's that Midnight Video logo again. I remember that from the first installment. It's like running into a guy on the street and then remembering that he previously molested you. Wait a minute, I recognize all of this from the first installment. It's the same fucking opening credit sequence. I can tell because the background is near identical to looking at John Holmes' balls under a microscope. Jesus, it even has the same fucking title card. You could have just taken a marker and drawn the number 2 on it. How hard would that have been? The same title card. At this point in the movie, it'd be perfectly natural for someone to assume they're just watching the first film again. But if you've seen the first film, why the hell are you wasting your money on the second? In case you have completely forgotten the complex and intricate story of the first film, the movie starts out with a recap. This text looked like it was built from the same crayons that probably wrote the script. All you need in this sequence is to tell us that this is a Mario spoof and that it has fucking. But no, it goes on for 13 minutes. This fucking piece of shit spends 13 whole minutes recapping a movie that was 75% coitus. That's like if part of Super Mario Bros. 2 was just replaying the entirety of World 8 from the first game, and I don't want to make that one pillar jump any more than I have to. There's a difference between recapping a movie and going into Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 territory. Here, let me sum it all up for you. I'll add my own recap.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Oh nice, here's our first title card indicating that this is a sequel. I would bitch about this series declaring itself to be a saga, but after George Lucas did that with the prequel trilogy, I guess anything goes. The movie picks up with Orneo Horneo and the princess returning to the real world. Oh, that's right, I almost forgot that this is the porno spoof that fucks up whose names they're spoofing. It's part 2, and Mario is still Squeegee, and Luigi is still Orneo. You could have switched them for the second movie, and no one would have noticed. Except me. I would have noticed, and would have given you shit for changing character names halfway through. So either way, you lose, but at least you'd look less like a fucking idiot. Okay, so who is gonna start fucking first in this movie? Let's get to our character selection. Haha, the first pillage goes to Porno William McNamara, aka TT Boy, who starred in another video game spoof called Asteroids. The way this movie fucks up at being a Mario spoof, I expect Asteroids to be about a guy in a Frogger suit. When Orneo gets done exploring the princess's underground levels, the two of them actually have a conversation.
Oh, that's right, Orneo. The universe is a very empty place.
Yes, the world is an empty place. That's why we have plenty of useless space for shit like the Horneo Brothers movies.
Oh, so we're lucky King Pooper drowned in his own vat of semen.
Very lucky indeed.
King Pooper drowned in his own semen? That's actually a more dignified way than I'd expect someone named King Pooper to go out. Besides, I already know how Pooper supposedly died in the first movie. You know how I remember? Because this movie is still showing us clips from the first movie. Any minute now, I expect this to pop up. Squeegee returns to the real world with King Pooper, which is a shame because I'm gonna miss all of those Computer World Lawnmower Man effects from the first movie.
Oh, this is terrible. This is just what he wanted. Now he can rule the world.
I really like the look on Buck Adams' face when the girl is saying her lines. That's the look of a director who has just realized that the girl he hired for her lady bits can't act for shit.
Out of the way, fat boy! The first? Does that mean he's gonna breathe?
Okay, this is something that escaped me in the first movie, but since he's supposed to be a King Koopa spoof, why the fuck is he talking like Toad from the Super Mario Bros. Super Show?
By the power of the shining star, I am the Toad Warrior!
This movie fucks up video game characters so much that I would not be surprised if the movie was from the writers of Captain N.
He dreams of having thousands of his descendants raping, pillaging on Earth.
Oh, gee, it sounds like what the Blood and the Crips do already.
Yeah, yes, early 90s LA humor. Any minute now, there's gonna be a hilarious reference to Reginald Denny. While Squeegee and Orneo try to figure out a way to send Pooper back to the computer world, the king spends most of his time reenacting Hotel Mario. In fact, Hotel Orneo would have been a better title for this movie, since Super Horneo Brothers is to porno spoofs what Hotel Mario is to the Mario series. This piece of shit might as well have had its premiere on a Philips CDI. King Pooper may have only been in this world for a few minutes, but he sure does know how to seduce a prostitute.
Yes, this day rate, I don't understand these things. Or this money business you talk about. You should be honored to take the sperm of the great King Pooper.
Yes, while I have no doubt that she will take your King Pooper sperm, it looks as though she may want to drink it out of a squirt bottle. Being the supervillain that he is, he lucked out on finding the only hotel room where he can call Commissioner Gordon.
Yes, I don't have to understand. I'm from the other side, inside the computer world. That's right. I can do any goddamn thing I want to.
True, you can do anything in this world, except find a girl who won't sleep with you for money. As if we didn't already have 20 minutes of flashback footage, Squeegee tries to remember how they got into the computer in the previous flick. That's right, you were randomly pushing keys for no reason whatsoever, and don't forget the orgasm shtick. All that apparently works, and the two get sucked back into the computer.
Remember, folks, don't try this at home. They are professional lunatics. They are getting paid to do this, and worse.
Yes, I'll have to try to contain myself from making my very own shitty porno spoof, no matter how flattering the Enema Snob sounds. Back in Midwest Haunted House Land, the two meet back up with characters from the other movie.
That Spider Woman, she's worse at entangling men in her web than an unwed mother of six.
Oh, thank God. I was wondering if Peter Lorre and Diane Thorne were gonna return. While Squeegee moves on, Orneo stays back to fuck Spider Lady, which, unlike the movie Kingdom of the Spiders, this sequence actually has a happy ending. Good work, Super Horneo Brothers! You've already made me reminisce about Hotel Mario. What's the harm in referencing Virtual Boy? While Squeegee and the computer virus make it to the machine that probably edited together this piece of shit, they witness the fake computer world princess fucking someone with Little Max boxing gloves? Jesus, if this is the Nintendo Fun Club, I would have joined this years ago.
Hey, girl, she's got one around me. No other girl. Peek at her.
I can't hear what you're saying, you John Crickfalusi wannabe piece of shit! Just go back to humping the fucking computer. Well, now this looks like it could have been a scene from a porno spoof of Crank High Voltage.
Oh, my hero.
Wait, what? They didn't shoot a fucking ending?
Right, then Virus Man and myself blew up King Pooper's machine, sending him into limbo forever.
You gotta be kidding me! They are explaining the ending fight sequence to us because they were too cheap to film it themselves! This is a movie that went on so long, they cut the thing in half, yet it can't spare the time to give us a fucking climax? Again, are you fucking kidding me? This scene here, this scene of King Pooper 40 minutes into this 80-minute film is the last time we see King Pooper, the movie's villain. You couldn't have King Pooper come back for a final sequence? He's played by the movie's fucking director. Oh, but thank God you got this Three's Company style misunderstanding thrown in for the ending. This movie, this whole fucking thing, it isn't a movie. It isn't even a fucking porno spoof. It's a dream. Just a really bad fucking dream. Oh no. Really? Oh, come on. We're really doing this? This movie was bad enough in my nightmare. I don't want to know what it was like in the real world. God damn it.
So I knew the video was going to wind up ending this way.